Welcome to the 2025 VBCC Connect, a day of learning, where your feedback has shaped our agenda. You asked for a true learning session, and we're going to deliver. This year, we are committed to elevating your Sage experience and helping you maximize your Sage tools like never before. My name is Kelly Bergman, and I'm excited to introduce you to Kenzie Cook, presenting. What are we presenting today, Kenzie?
We are presenting Is Sage Intacct the right fit for you?
Fabulous. And I'm going to hand the floor off to Kenzie.
Awesome. I am gonna stop showing video just so it's a smooth ride, and let's start. Hi everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'm Kenzie with VBCC. We partner with organizations across all industries to simplify financial processes, improve visibility, and give teams the confidence to make better decisions. Today's conversation is about helping you decide whether Sage Intacct is the right fit for your organization. Because the truth is, not every system is right for every team. The goal today is to help you see where Intacct shines, where it fits, and what it can help you achieve. So let's dive in. Here's what we'll cover during our time together. We'll start with why ERP fit really matters, what happens when you get it right, and what happens when you don't. Then we'll look at what makes Sage Intacct different from other solutions, not just in features, but how it's built. From there, we'll explore Intacct's core functionality and automation tools, then look at how reporting and dashboarding brings data to life. We'll also take a deeper look at how Intacct serves different industries, from professional services to healthcare and beyond. After that, we'll talk about integration and scalability, VBCC's implementation approach, and finally, we'll wrap up with a few key takeaways and next steps. Let's start talking about why ERP fit matters. Before we get into software features, I want to talk about something foundational: fit. Choosing an ERP system is one of the most impactful financial decisions an organization can make. The right system becomes an extension of your team, helping you move faster, make better decisions, and scale efficiently. The wrong one, well, it can slow everything down. Think of your ERP like your organization's nervous system. When communication flows seamlessly between finance, operations, and leadership, everything performs at its best. But when information is trapped in silos or data lives in disconnected systems, you start to feel the pain: manual reconciliations, reporting delays, and errors that snowball over time. Let's imagine a professional services firm that's using 3 different systems for billing, projects, and payroll. Every month, their accounting team spends days reconciling spreadsheets manually. Now imagine the same process within Intacct, where those systems talk to each other and reconciliation happens automatically. Suddenly, the month-end close that took days takes hours, and the team can actually focus on analysis instead of cleanup. That's the difference fit makes. With that in mind, let's look at what Sage Intacct actually is and why so many organizations are using it. Sage Intacct is a cloud-based financial management platform designed for automation, scalability, and real-time visibility. It's trusted by over 17,000 organizations and endorsed by the AICPA, a strong sign of its reliability and compliance. Because Intacct is truly cloud-based, there's nothing to install, no servers to maintain, and no manual updates to manage. You can access it anywhere, anytime, on any device. As your organization evolves, Intacct evolves with you, automatically scaling to support more users, more entities, and more data without added complexity. So what actually makes Intacct different? What separates Intacct from other ERP systems isn't just its features, it's the philosophy behind its design. Intacct was born in the cloud. It wasn't retrofitted from an old on-premise system. That means it's built for flexibility, security, and integration from the ground up. Second, Sage Intacct is part of an open ecosystem with more than 350 marketplace partners that integrate directly. Instead of being locked into a rigid system, you can easily connect your CRM, payroll, expenses, and tax tools creating a solution that truly works for your organization. Third, it's multi-entity ready. Consolidations that used to take days can now happen in seconds. And finally, Intacct uses dimensional reporting, which means you can tag every transaction by department, project, location, or class, and analyze results from any angle without hundreds of GL accounts. This combination of flexibility and intelligence is what allows finance teams to truly lead with insight. Sage Intacct covers the entire financial process, from transactions to insight, all in one platform. Let's start with the general ledger, which is really the backbone of Intacct. It delivers real-time visibility into your organization's data and is fully dimensional, meaning you don't need hundreds of separate accounts to track performance by department or location. You can simply tag transactions and filter reports on the fly. Accounts payable automates your entire procure to pay process, from entering vendor bills to managing approvals and payments. Every step leaves a clear audit trail, which not only saves time but also strengthens compliance. Accounts receivable simplifies billing, invoices, and cash collection. Built-in dashboards let your team track payments and follow-ups automatically, so nothing slips through the cracks. If your organization operates internationally, multi-currency functionality automatically handles conversions, gains, and losses, so you're always aligned, even across borders. Cash management gives you a real-time view of every bank account and transaction. Automated feeds and reconciliations mean month-end closes are faster and far less stressful. Personalized dashboards allow each user to track the metrics that matter most in one easy-to-navigate view, giving every team member quick access to the data they need. Real-time dimensional reporting turns data into actionable insight with customizable reports. You can instantly filter results by entity, department, or class to see performance from every angle. These aren't just boxes to check. They work together to give finance leaders clarity across organizations. Automation is the heart of modern finance, and Intacct delivers it beautifully. Think about the repetitive tasks your team handles daily: invoice approvals, intercompany eliminations, recurring journal entries, reconciliations. With Intacct, these can be automated using configurable workflows that match your processes. For example, an AP invoice can automatically route to the right approver, post once it's approved, and notify the right team, all without email chains. This level of automation reduces manual effort, improves accuracy, and gives your team back valuable time to focus on analysis and strategy, not data entry. Once your workflows are automated, the next piece of the puzzle is understanding your data, and that's where Intacct's reporting and dashboards come in. One of the most powerful aspects of Sage Intacct is its reporting. It's not just about generating financial statements, it's about visualizing performance in real time. Every user can build personalized dashboards with live data, showing KPIs, charts, and metrics relevant to their role. The CFO might track cash flow and operating margins, while a project manager sees budget versus actuals or billable utilization. The dimensional accounting model means you can slice and dice data instantly without exporting a single spreadsheet. Picture a healthcare organization using Intacct to keep an eye on profitability across each location or service line. Every morning, leadership could check a dashboard showing the live revenue, payroll, and expenses. With that kind of visibility, they'd be able to spot trends early and respond right away. Now, of course, every organization is unique, so let's talk about the real-world challenges different industries face and how Intacct helps overcome them. Across industries, we hear the same frustrations again and again: disconnected systems, manual reconciliation, slow closes, and limited visibility. In fact, the average organization spends more of its finance time collecting data instead of analyzing it. That's hours of valuable time going toward mechanics instead of insight. Sage Intacct flips that equation. It gives you back control of your time by automating the repetitive and connecting every corner of your organization. So what does that look like in practice? Let's take a closer look. Let's use month-end close as an example. For many finance teams, it's a fire drill of spreadsheets, reconciliation, and adjustments. But with Sage Intacct, recurring entries, intercompany eliminations, and consolidations happen automatically. That means your close can go from several days to just a few hours. The payoff isn't just efficiency, it's accuracy, consistency, and confidence in your numbers. When your data is clean and current, your leadership team can make decisions faster and with more clarity. Now that we've seen the broad picture, let's zoom in. How does Sage Intacct support specific industries? In professional services, accuracy and client trust are everything. Sage Intacct helps firms manage engagements from proposals to payment, connecting time tracking, expense capture, and billing in one place. Instead of juggling spreadsheets, your team can see every engagement status in real time, which clients are on track, which projects are over servicing, and where profitability is slipping. Automated revenue recognition ensures your billing aligns perfectly with milestones, while dashboards give partners immediate visibility into firm performance. The results: fewer billing errors, faster closes, and stronger client relationships. Nonprofits have a unique need for transparency and accountability. With Sage Intacct, you can easily separate restricted and unrestricted funds, automate grant tracking, and generate FASB-compliant reports in seconds. Dashboards can be customized to show donors exactly how funds are being used, improving trust and driving engagement. We've seen organizations use these tools to strengthen donor relationships and simplify audit drastically. And because Intacct automates so much of the financial process, your team can focus on what really matters: advancing your mission, not managing spreadsheets. When it comes to healthcare, complexity is part of daily life. Multiple locations, regulations, and the constant balance between quality of care and financial sustainability. Sage Intacct was built to handle that level of complexity. It offers HIPAA-compliant access controls, granular permissions, and full audit trails to ensure sensitive data stays protected. Beyond compliance, Intacct gives healthcare organizations real-time profitability visibility by service line, provider, or facility. For one multi-location dental organization I worked with, this visibility was a game changer. They could instantly see which service lines were most profitable and which needed improvement. Within months, leadership reallocated sources, optimized staffing, and expanded high-margin services, all powered by Intacct's data transparency. Hospitality is all about speed, precision, and experience. When every decision, from staff view to menu pricing, affects margins, finance needs data that's just as fast. Sage Intacct gives hotels, restaurants, and hospitality groups real-time visibility across every property or location. You can track occupancy, rates, food costs, labor expenses, and daily revenue from a single dashboard. Instead of waiting for month-end reports, managers can respond to trends daily, adjusting operations before small issues become a big one. Imagine a hospitality group using Intacct's dashboards to monitor food and beverage margins in real time. If costs began to spike unexpectedly, they could quickly trace the issue back to something like a supplier change. The kind of insight might otherwise take weeks to uncover manually. With Intacct, they have the information to resolve it within hours instead of days. E-commerce runs on accuracy and connectivity. Orders, inventory, and revenue flow through multiple systems, and a single disconnect can create chaos. Sage Intacct integrates seamlessly with leading e-commerce, CRM, and inventory platforms, automating order management, revenue recognition, and fulfillment tracking. Imagine automatically syncing thousands of transactions per day without manual uploads or reconciliation errors. With Intacct, that's standard. One client selling across Shopify, Amazon, and wholesale channels used to spend hours reconciling daily orders. After implementing Intacct, their transactions now flow directly into the GL in real time. They went from daily chaos to daily confidence. For project-based organizations, success depends on visibility. You need to see what's happening on every job in real time. With Sage Intacct's projects module, every dollar spent on labor, materials, or overhead is automatically tied to its project. Managers can monitor progress daily, forecast more accurately, and protect margins long before the issues arise. Budgets, commitments, and actuals all stay aligned, and reporting happens instantly across entities. Whether you're managing 5 projects or 500, Intacct gives you control without spreadsheets. Teams catch potential cost overruns before they hit the books, simply because they had real-time visibility instead of waiting for month-end reports. That's the kind of agility modern finance requires. For accounting firms, efficiency is everything. Clients expect faster insight, tighter controls, and greater transparency, often across multiple entities. Sage Intacct provides a centralized platform where firms can manage all their clients, entities, and consolidations in one place. Automated intercompany eliminations, recurring entries, and audit trails drastically reduce manual reconciliation time. Firms using Intacct have cut hours from monthly processes, freeing up bandwidth to focus on what really matters: advisory services, client relationships, and strategy. When you can generate client-ready reports in minutes instead of hours, you can elevate the value you bring, and that's the future of accounting. So far, we've seen how Sage Intacct supports a wide range of industries. But what kind of results do those teams actually see once they go live? When organizations implement Sage Intacct, the results look different across industries, but the outcome is the same: better visibility, stronger control, and faster growth. Professional services firms see cleaner billing, faster closes, and more predictable profitability. Project leaders can adjust in real time to protect margins and deliver on budget. Nonprofits gain transparency and trust. Reports that used to take days now run in minutes, allowing leaders to demonstrate impact, meet compliance effortlessly, and spend more time on their mission. Healthcare organizations achieve cost clarity and speed. Leadership can access profitability by location or service line daily, reallocating resources quickly to improve both care and financial results. Hospitality groups tighten margin control. With live dashboards, they can track food, labor, and occupancy costs and make proactive adjustments before issues impact profitability. E-commerce companies scale without slowing down. Automated integrations eliminate manual reconciliations, giving finance teams accurate, real-time insight across every channel. Project-based organizations gain foresight. They see job performance and costs instantly, allowing them to forecast, pivot, and maintain healthy margins. Accounting firms increase efficiency and value. Automations replace manual work, enabling teams to focus on advisory insights that strengthen client relationships and profitability. Across all industries, Sage Intacct transforms finance from a back office function into a strategic advantage, empowering teams to spend less time managing data and more time driving growth. Now that we've seen the measurable results, let's talk about how Sage Intacct connects with your broader tech stack and how easily it scales as your organization expands. One of Sage Intacct's biggest strengths is its openness. With over 350 available integrations, Intacct plays well with others, from CRM and payroll to tax and time tracking tools. Its open API means you can easily connect your entire tech stack, ensuring data flows seamlessly across the departments. Scalability is another differentiator. Whether you operate a single entity or 200, Intacct can grow without the need for re-implementation. Adding a new entity takes minutes, not months. For organizations that are expanding through new locations, acquisitions, or service lines, this flexibility saves enormous time and cost. Growth should never feel like starting over. When a company scales, financial systems are often the bottleneck, but with Sage Intacct, growth becomes frictionless. Each entity can have its own chart of accounts, workflows, and user permissions, yet all roll up instantly into a consolidated financial view. You get both local control and centralized reporting. The client I've worked with scaled from a single entity to 12 in less than 2 years without a re-implementation. Their consolidation time went from weeks to minutes, and they gained a true 360-degree view of performance. That's what we mean when we say Intacct grows with you, not against you. Of course, a powerful system is only as strong as the way it's implemented, and that's where VBCC comes in. At VBCC, our implementation approach is designed to be structured yet flexible, so your system fits your organization, not the other way around. We follow 5 key phases: define, build, model, deploy, and go live. In the define phase, we kick things off with a discovery session to learn your workflows, challenges, and goals. During build, our consultants configure each Intacct module to align with what we've learned. Your team completes data templates, GL accounts, vendors, customers, items, and we load them into your production environment. Then we model, using a sandbox environment so your team can test workflows, validate data, and get comfortable. In deploy, we finalize imports and prepare for a smooth launch. And finally, go live, where VBCC is right beside you, answering questions and fine-tuning until your team is confident. We've covered a lot of ground, so let's summarize the main takeaways before wrapping up. If you take one thing away today, let it be this: Sage Intacct is flexible, scalable, and built for modern organizations. It's more than an accounting software, it's financial intelligence. It gives you clarity, confidence, and control, so you can focus on growth instead of maintenance. If today's conversation resonated with you, here's what to do next. If what we've talked about today sounds familiar, if your team is spending too much time on manual reconciliations, struggling with long closes, or wishing for clearer visibility, the next step is simple. Let's start by assessing your current systems and identifying where Sage Intacct could make the biggest impact. From there, we'll schedule a discovery session to walk through your workflows and pinpoint specific areas where automation and integration can save time and improve insight. Then we'll create a personalized demo of Sage Intacct, tailored to your data and your goals, so you can see exactly how it fits your organization. The goal isn't just to show features, it's to show what's possible when your finance team has the right tools to succeed. If today's conversation sparked ideas or reminded you of pain points in your current processes, this is the perfect time to explore what change could look like. And that leads us right into our final thought, because choosing the right ERP isn't just a technology decision, it's a leadership one. Thanks so much for joining today. I really appreciate your time and attention. Over this session, we've looked at how Sage Intacct brings clarity and confidence to every corner of an organization, from automating manual processes to connecting data across departments and delivering the kind of visibility that turns finance into a true strategic partner. We've seen how it adapts to so many industries: professional services, nonprofits, healthcare, hospitality, e-commerce, accounting firms, and beyond. And what stands out is how consistent the results are: faster closes, better insight, and more control over the data that drives decision making. But beyond the technology is what really matters, and what VBCC focuses on. Implementing a new system isn't just about changing software, it's about creating a better way to work. It allows your team to focus on what truly moves your organization forward. That's why we stay involved every step of the way, from discovery and design through go live and beyond. Because our goal isn't just to deliver a system that works, it's to deliver confidence that lasts. So whether your organization is just beginning to explore new solutions or actively searching for a better fit, I hope today helped you see what's possible with Sage Intacct. The right ERP doesn't just track your data, it transforms how you see your business. If you'd like to continue the conversation, learn more about specific features, or schedule a personal demo, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you so much, Kenzie. What a great presentation. I hope everybody took a little bit away from that. I'd like to thank Kenzie for putting this presentation together today, and for you. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't do these sessions, and we know your time is valuable, so we sure do appreciate you spending a little bit of it with us. We hope to see you again soon, maybe at one of the other sessions we have planned for today. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day.